I'm in Salad and I saw Dr. Sleep. It is written and directed by Mike Flanagan. If you haven't seen this movie, I'll spoil it for you. I am at my local movie theater because they got The Shining carpet, and this is a sequel to The Shining, so might as well film in the theater. So thank you, movie theater, for letting me in. Time and temperature check. It is 11 a.m. It is 40 degrees, 50% humidity. On with the review. This movie starts years after The Shining, and we got Dan, he's an alcoholic. We also got this group of psychic vampires who go and take The Shining from people who have The Shining and then suck up their psychic energy. And we got this 15-year-old who is recruited into this psychic vampire thing, and then she's part of the psychic vampire cult going on. They're all connected through The Shining. We got the leader. She's like trying to find more people with The Shining, and she detects this really powerful Shining person. Her name is Abra, and she has the ability to hop into each other's point of view. Like, they can look through each other's point of view. I liked how the movie showed that. I thought that was pretty clear. I felt this movie was very convoluted and too slow, way too slow. This movie could have been a lot better if it was cut in a third, just take off at least 30 minutes. The beginning of the movie felt like it was trying to finish The Shining. Oh no, we cut some things out of Stephen King's book and did The Shining with it, and now it's a cult classic movie. Everyone loves The Shining. Let's just, with this movie, add 30 minutes to the end of it so that they can establish the rest of the world. Like, this movie, it should have started like 20 minutes in. Multiple times, you're like, man, why does this movie start here? It should have started here. That would have been like a better movie. There's a lot of like plot details that are added that just completely undermine The Shining. Apparently, Tony, that Dan was talking to in The Shining, apparently that's somebody talking to him in The Shining. And in The Shining doesn't like address this, but Dr. Sleep, they're like, yeah, that's why we can talk to each other long distance, is because like I'm talking to you via The Shining. And having that added means somebody was talking to Dan in The Shining, and it's not at all addressed who was talking to Dan, whether it was the hotel or it was the ghost or somebody who also has The Shining was talking to Dan. A lot of stuff was just added so it could be, oh, this happens because then this happens. We need this plot detail added from the book, so let's add it here, which undermines The Shining, and let's just do this, let's do that. I'm just like, this sucks. Too slow, too convoluted, adding too much that just undermines the entire thing, and overall, it's not a fun experience because it feels like we got this Mary Sue character. She's just ultra powerful. There's no explanation of her powers. There's no good motivation for her reason to be here. There's some dialogue that could have been added but was not, and therefore made the scene felt clunky and unmotivated, and there's a lot of points in which that happened, and I just don't like this movie, and it's too long, and there's several times where I'm like, how long does this movie have? Oh, an hour left? 45 minutes? 30? Like, I swear, I kept looking every 10 minutes to see if the movie was gone. And I was like, no, this movie has more time. This movie sucks. I hate it. So yeah, they defeat these psychic vampires. Apparently, these psychic vampires, they have these vials where they can put this psychic energy of the people with The Shining in so they can preserve it for later. Guns just start working on these vampires. Like, as soon as these get shot, they just start, they turn into dust. And I'm like, wait, what are these specials about these guns? Were they never shot in the past before? Why are guns working on them? And then it shows that a car crash could just have them go and then they just die like a normal human. So what is the point of being these psychic vampires? Is that you live longer? You don't really have any benefits other than just living longer. You're still a human. You could get into a car crash and die. You can get shot and die. They seem very fragile. This movie just undermines literally everything about The Shining, but also undermines its own premise because it's showing that these psychic vampires are very, very, very powerful, and then they get shot with guns, and almost all of them get shot down just like that, boom, boom, boom. Except for like a couple of people part of the cult who are smart enough to not get shot, I guess. Ultra powerful beings undermined by human guns. and human cars. Ultimately though, Abra is saved. She's able to tell her parents, and her parents are like, what's going on, man? What are you doing? Why are you talking to my daughter like that? And she could have like just shown her dad her powers, but she decides to let her dad get into an argument, which then causes conflict. And I'm like, this is unnecessary conflict. There's just so much of that happens in this movie. Also, we got like the corny ending where they defeat the people, and he's like, I got your back. You can talk to me anytime. I'm like, oh no. This is not good. Don't know. Dr. Sleep is such a disaster, and I don't know why people like it. It's so slow, so boring, and it doesn't make sense, and everything about it just undermines The Shining. I hate this movie. I wish I didn't see it. It makes me sad. It makes me like The Shining less, actually. It makes me like Stephen King less. So I have to give this, it's like a 5.5 out of 10. If you like this, if you watch another on the platform, really likes it. If I haven't reviewed on the channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it at all. That's why you gotta get the Patreon request at patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 donos for 1 movie review per 1 month. Supports the daily grindness by going to his link tree. Helps with the daily grind. Keeps these things going, so you can go here. And until next time, I'm Salad Saw. I'll see you later, my salad croutons and big bits. Bye.